So today I just want to give some kind of like announcement, not an announcement, it's more like I want to share a good news, a happy news, the news that probably everybody wants to know about. Why the hell am I still in here and my husband is like out there in the United States? So don't worry about it anymore. I got my visa approved. Yeah! It's not a tourist visa, it's a green card. Well, after quite a while, I think it was like 3 years after marriage, we decided to just like apply for a green card. So basically right now I just want to share about the whole experience taking care of all the documents and stuff, which really easy, not really like the whole stressful thing that the Googles and the community telling you about or some people experiencing. Well, I mean, it might be you who get the difficulties, might be another person, but thankfully, alhamdulillah, it's not on my end. Well, to give you some sort recap, I have it here. Like the whole process thing is not taking more than like months. So the first things that we do was sending petition. Sending petition means you're like interested to get an immigrant visa and you're sending the petition to USCIS. There you will be having to pay the immigrant fee and you have to filling out the petition form I-130. Yeah, it's filing a form I-130 for petition for alien relative. So that's what me and Michael did on July 23rd. And then on July 23rd also we got a document saying that application was received and was actively reviewed. And then on the 29th of November, our case, I-130 case, was approved from the USCIS. And then next, I think we got another email on the 2nd of December saying that our case sent to the Department of State. And here, when the Department of State receiving your document, we were receiving an approval document saying that our I-130 was approved. And then after that, there was an email saying that the National Visa Center approved your documents. Please go to this website, the SIAC website, along with the case ID and invoice ID for us to log in. And here is the website you uploading all of your private documents. And then we just uploading like your birth certificate, your passport, basically your identification documents. Some of the people that I saw from the community and Google for sure saying that they have to just like collect everything, like collecting the whole history of their relationship, like your ticket, your receipt of like going dinner together, the hotel booking, ticket booking. I was like, why would you do that? It's kind of like so inconvenient for me to just like, I mean, we have it all maybe on the email, but I'm too lazy. I'm busy with my job already and I have to take care of this stuff. So I just upload my identification document, and then I think after some time, I think this is what, December, I got a notice saying that we are documentarily qualified on the 1st of June. So from December to June, it's like 6 months. I don't know if it's that's lucky. Easy for me because I don't have to like prove anything else. So after it says that documentarily qualified on the 1st of June, the NVC is the one that will scheduling our interviews. So I don't do anything. I'm just waiting for them to giving me the appointment time. So then again, on the 20th of June, they sent me an email saying that my visa interview has been scheduled and I have to do a medical checkup before the interview. There's also things to do, like what you have to do before, and you can click on the link. And on the link of the preparation, there's also a link to the hospital for you to book your medical checkup. In Indonesia, it's only one hospital that they tell us to go. It's in Bintaro Premier Hospital, and this is where everything started to become so stressful on me. Like, I got this email saying that I'm approved to get an interview on the 20th of June. I got COVID. I got positive COVID-19 on the 3rd of July. I'm so stressful because on the email, on the 20th of June saying that I have appointment of the interview on the 2nd of August. I'm so stressful about it because, you know, if you want to do a medical checkup, one of the requirements is you have to be negative of COVID. So I basically took like 10 days of it, like until 13th of July, until I got negative again. So I thought it's fine already, so I'm getting ready for the medical checkup. And then I have to take another test on the 19th for me to bring to the hospital saying that I'm negative, right? Like in your head, if you already get COVID and you are already tested negative after COVID, usually it will be negative all along. Like no matter how many times you go to get a test again, it will be negative. But not on my end. I got a test on the 19th for me to bring it to the hospital. And the result of that test saying that I'm still positive COVID. I'm so stressful. Like I gotta go to the hospital in 2 days and my result is positive. So I go to another hospital to do a test, taking the 2 hours result ready, and I got tested negative. So yay, tomorrow I have to go to the hospital. I'm happy it's negative already, so I bring that result to the hospital. In the morning, I came by 7. I have to be by 8, but I came by 7 because I don't like to be in a rush and I'm the first one there. They took all of my documents. The hospital took all my documents and say that the result from the Ministry of Transportation clinics is not valid because it's not from the required hospital that the embassy wants. And I was standing there, I was kind of like, what? And then they were like, did you not read the instruction for taking a PCR test on the message that we sent you? I was such in a panicking and in a rush that I didn't see the message at all. So that was basically my fault. So I was kind of like, really? And they were like, yeah, you can't use this result, so you have to go take another test. So the lady on the counter said that you can go to the PCR test area in this hospital behind and tell them that you want the fastest result. So I go to the PCR test area and say that, oh, I need this PCR test result faster. And I told them that this is from the MCU, visa MCU up front. So he was kind of like, okay, but the maximum here for faster result is 6 hours, so I have to wait 6 hours in the hospital. And I took the test. I go back to the MCU area and said to the lady that the PCR test guy said that it's maximum 6 hours, and the MCU lady was kind of like, oh, it's okay, we will call them and ask them if they can do it faster, so you can just wait. So while I'm waiting, I'm just going to my car and sleeping in the car until like 12, and I got a message from the front lady of the MCU area. She said that, sorry that your result is not out yet, we rescheduled you to the 22nd, which is tomorrow. So yeah, that was my disappointment there. And I was kind of like, this is so stressful, I really want it to end. So I come back again tomorrow, and following all of the medical checkup thing, it was all just easy. But basically they just want to like injecting you with vaccine, like 5 type of vaccine, and I paid 3.6 million for the whole thing for me because I have like 5 injection. And after it's done, they said that they will just like send the result immediately to the embassy, so nothing else that I do there. It was basically just take me 2 hours, yeah, basically, because I have to wait. There are a lot of people there. So after that's done, I'm waiting for my interview because it's already done, so my only focus is just like finishing the interview. And basically my preparation for the interview, because everybody was saying like, you have to bring this, bring that, bring everything, like the proof and the blah blah blah. I basically already translating every Indonesian documents that I had, my birth certificate, my marriage book, my prenuptial agreement, and then I have to just like make my proof of relationship pictures in a chronological timeline. So I'm making from like 2013 to 2014, 15. I already make like the whole bunch of like 40 some pages, like this much. Like I even give a summary and stuff, and then the whole picture and everything. They're not even asking for it. Like during the interview, when I come in and they were like, oh, immigrant visa, okay, come in. And then you're like, there was just like 5 people in that embassy when I came. Basically, when I come, they just ask where's my passport, my confirmation, my appointment, and blah blah blah. And then waiting, so during my interview times, it said that I have a problem with my passport name because you know, in Indonesia the passport's supposed to be like 3-letter name, but I have like 4-letter name, so I have to endorse my last name to the passport. That's the only thing that I have to fulfill, and I basically just getting through the interview quite easy, like 5 minutes less. She was just like stood there and asked like, hey, I heard you have a American husband. I was like, yeah. And we're like, oh, where do you guys meet? Where's his latest visit? Where does he live? What is his job? What is your job? And then she was kind of like, you know, that basically this is just questions to know about your relationship. I was like, yeah, I kind of know. And we were just basically chatting about, like, she was asking me where's your gonna live again. I said it's in Michigan, and she was like, oh my god, do you know that it's gonna be like minus something during winter? And I was like, yeah, so I've been told. And that's basically what our conversation was. And she was like, I'm sorry that your passport have to be returned because the name thing, but it's not a problem. You don't have to come back here, and you can just send this passport back to us and we will issue your visa. And I was like, just that? And she was like, yeah, just that. That's so easy. And I was like, thank you. So I think my experience on doing this visa is kind of like not that crazy. Like, among all of these documents that I already prepared, nothing is actually being taken by them. So it's kind of disappointing, but it's kind of like, well, you better be prepared than not having anything, right? So after the interview, I'm just taking care of my name to the immigration. Luckily, I have friends that was helping me with my passport that time. So I called him, and he was saying that you should just bring this, then that, and call me when you're here. So I call him. When I get there, he was just like taking my passport and then doing the thing. It was just like 5 minutes. And so after my name got endorsed, I go to the RPX to send my passport to the embassy right away on the same day. I think that's basically my experience. Not much of a hustle and bustle and hardship, alhamdulillah. This is the last document, which is the document sent to the embassy, which I will be getting back to the RPX when the document's ready. Yeah, for everybody who's still out there struggling with their visa or green card, or you want to do anything else, maybe we are having the same experience, you can ask me, you can just like send me messages. You can follow me on Instagram and send me a DM there. So yeah, good luck with everybody out there taking care of their visa. Bro, sister, and everybody out there. See you later.